Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Rika and this is Rika Life. So I want to invite you to another session of WIP and Yarn Chat where we are going to work on a WIP together. And so I invite you to grab a WIP, or if you don't want to crochet, you can just sit and listen or have the sound on in the background. Anything is fine. Grab a beverage and get settled in. We're just going to sit and chat for a while, and I'm going to share one of my WIPs with you, and I'm just going to work on it. I'm actually almost finished this project, but I thought I would just share it with you today. So let me just grab my hook. I am going to be giving you one guess on what I'm working on. It's something I've been working on for the whole summer. Not this particular one, but I've made many of these. I've made like a dozen. So I'll give you 5 seconds to think about it. It has 5 letters in it. It starts with an S and it ends with an L. It's a shawl. It's the Annabelle shawl. Okay, I've made dozens now. I'm absolutely like smitten by this. So this is my Annabelle shawl. This one right here. I feel like I may or may not have already made one with this yarn. I'm not sure. This is Hirschner's Sweet Swirls yarn in the color Bright Pop, I want to say. So that is, I feel like I made a hat out of this yarn, and then I am making this shawl. So I got up to there. It was actually a pretty good size, but then I had some yarn left over, this Caron Simply Soft left over. This is neon orange from a mandala that I made. What was it called? Oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of the mandala now. But it was the last mandala that I made and shared on the channel. And so I had some of this yarn left. This is like really bright. And I thought it would pick up really nicely with the neon orange that's in here already. And so I am kind of finishing up this shawl with it. And it's going to be a really good size. So it is already, it's so nice and wrappable. It's so snug. I know this looks like shockingly orange on here, but these are all very like neon colors as well. So these are all like neon colors. So I think it goes with it okay. I mean, I just thought it would be a good place to use this yarn. So that's why I'm putting it in here. This is the Annabelle shawl by Bag O' Day Crochet by Crystal. If you haven't already seen it or heard me talk about it on my channel. So I think I literally have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I'm on my 5th and last row of the granny cluster, and then I'll be moving on again to this double crochet, the solid double crochets, which I think I might only be able to get out like one round of. So I may finish this ball and then pull out another neon orange just to finish off kind of the last part of this. Not really, it's not a border. I'm not sure if Crystal has a border. I've just been kind of doing the double crochets, the solid double crochets as the end of this. So yeah. Let me know in the comments what you are working on today, or what you have just finished, or what you are excited to work about. I would love to know. This is showing up so neon on the screen. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. So I have like one whole shelf, like one whole, so okay, my yarn closet is like a linen closet, and it has 4 shelves and then I think a top shelf, and it's cut in the middle. So one of those parts has all Caron Simply Soft, like completely packed, because Caron Simply Soft was on sale, and then I was making mandalas with it, so I bought those colors, and I bought a bunch of bright colors. So I have like a really great stock of Caron Simply Soft right now, and that's where this color came from. And I'm sure I have one more of these at least, because I didn't use it all up in the mandala that I made. So Caron Simply Soft is one of my all-time favorite yarns. I love it. I feel like some of the colors have more sheen than others. Some of them feel a little bit slipperier than others, but others just feel very normal and regular to me. This Hirschner Sweet Swirls yarn that I've used is really, really good yarn. I would definitely recommend trying it out. It may or may not be on sale right now. I feel like I bought it for like maybe $5.99 or $6.99 a ball, and I tried out 3 colors. Yeah, I had a blue color, a pink, and then this color, this bright pop. I had summer. I feel like I named my bucket hat after it. Summer Bright. I think that was the name of one of them. Then one, yeah, I think this one is called Summer Bright. The pink one is called Pink Pop, and then the blue one is called Fresh Air. Yeah, so those were the 3 colors that I bought, and I bought 2 balls of each. And I want to say each ball has like 500 to 600 yards. So I've been able to really stretch them out and like use them for multiple projects. I have on my channel a tutorials playlist. I would highly recommend you to check that out and see all the different patterns that I have on there. And some of those also have written patterns available on Ravelry. So I have some hats, I have some mandalas, and hopefully by the time this video airs, I have some beginners tutorials as well on there. There's a whole beginner series that I've been wanting to do, so I hope by this time I have some of that up there. I just felt it was important for me to give my take on some beginner things and kind of help people start out. So a lot of it is very, very, for a beginner, for a novice, for someone who is just picking up their ball of yarn and their hook for the first time. And I kind of just wanted to be able to guide them because I have so many people coming to my channel and I want to have something for everyone. Of course, I always share what I'm making, but people may really like to see how those things are made. So of course those tutorials, a lot of them will be kind of beginner things and kind of how-tos more than an actual full pattern, but I do intend to also have a couple of small projects that I can that you can make as you watch. So feel free to check out the tutorials playlist. I may have a secondary tutorials playlist. I'm not really sure how I'm going to kind of structure it now. I may make a separate like beginner crochet tutorial, beginner crochet tutorial playlist, something like that. I don't want to get too wordy, but yeah, you know what I mean. So that is my intention for the summer, is to have some of that content as well. So I will be working on that behind the scenes, and I will try to get a couple of those out and get that started. Of course, I will have more dedicated time to work on all of that in August, which may actually be even better because fall may be when people are picking up their hook and their yarn, and trying to teach young ones. One of my best friends is a teacher, and she has been teaching kids how to crochet as part of one of their classes. So she had someone come in and teach them how to do it. She herself doesn't crochet, so she's learning as well. And I think they made Pop-Tarts, so it's kind of like a fun little project. So that's kind of what I'm looking for as well, is to have just small things that people can make, usable things. So I've been wanting to make, to teach how to make a coaster, to teach how to make a bookmark, maybe a little amigurumi piece, just something very simple, but something that's doable and, you feel a sense of pride in once you finish. So there's that. Okay, we're done the granny cluster. Now let's see if we can get in. I feel like I'm gonna get in at least 2 rows of the double crochet round. Let me see how this works up. It's so funny. Okay, so I've made a mistake in the shawl now at least 2 times. So I've made the shawl now over like a dozen times, but there were 2 times where I made the same mistake. So this is a repeating pattern, right? There's 2 parts that repeat. You do 5 rows of the granny cluster, and then you do 3 rows of the double crochets, just the solid double crochets. So this is the same mistake I made twice. You're working all the way up one side, then you do the center, and then you work down the other side. The mistake that I made twice was I went all the way up with a granny cluster, and then I went all the way down with the solid double crochet. So I did this on this side. I'm telling you, I don't like frogging. So can you guess what I did? I left it. And I was like, that's just part of the pattern now. And I just picked up and continued like nothing had happened. And it's great. That's what makes it unique, right? That's what makes it mine, something that I made. So, sorry, I was just getting like creeped out because my door was starting to creak and I thought maybe someone was standing there. No one's standing there. Everyone is like asleep right now. So, yeah. So I didn't frog anything on those two shawls. I just kept going. And it's so funny because you just kind of get into a rhythm. And, like now I'm doing just the double crochets. So now I have to remember when I get on the other side that I'm doing just double crochets. I'm not doing the clusters right now. So hopefully I will remember to do that. So for this project, I'm using an eye hook, a 5.5 millimeter hook. And it's working great. I feel like initially when I used Karen Simply Soft, I would use like, I might have even used a G hook at the beginning, and I think I used an H hook. But now, because I feel like my tension is so loose, I use, my tension is so loose? No, then I would go down. Anyways, because of my tension, now I would prefer using like an eye hook on here. So yeah, maybe I crochet tight and that's why I go up hook sizes. I think that makes more sense. Let me know if I'm incorrect in the comments. Yeah, if I didn't already mention, let me know what you're working on. I would love to know. Or if you're not working on anything, let me know what you did while you listened to me yap on and on. I'm not going to make today's video too long. I'm just planning to kind of be able to finish this project while I'm talking to you, which looking at it, I felt like I could be done in like 5 minutes. But of course, we always underestimate the amount of time it takes to crochet something. And I feel like it's getting late in the evening and my hands are, I feel cold. So I feel like my hands are not moving as quickly as usual. But yeah, when do you crochet? Do you like, what time of day do you like crocheting? I'm always curious about that. Maybe I'll make a poll about that and ask that question because I've never asked that. Like, when is your favorite time of day to crochet? So I'm going to put that in the community tab, which may or may not have happened by this point. But let me know what you think. When do you like to crochet? What's your favorite time? What's your favorite time and when do you actually get to crochet? I mean, those are like two separate questions, but what is your favorite time to crochet? I would love to know. Yeah. So, because I'm using this orange, it's so funny. I'm thinking of like a watermelon and then I'm also thinking of like Halloween because this with the black would just be like, I could like make a Halloween shawl. Oh my god. That would be so cool. That would be really cool. That's a good idea. So I have been wanting to like design my own shawl. I've just been so obsessed with this one that I just keep making it over and over. And it's so funny, like I've designed hats and a mandala and a beaded purse pouch, but like I haven't been making them over and over. So I need to like get on that. I think I want to design a shawl. I'm going to try and design something. Like this is such a simple pattern, but it looks so good and it's so easy. I would highly, highly recommend this pattern to all of you. And I feel like you're not sick of me making shawls yet. So hopefully when I come out with my own, then you will be like, oh, I want to make that. So let me know what colors you think I should use. I have quite a few colors right now. I have most colors. I do have, okay, so I have like some purples, pinks, oranges, reds, yellows. I don't have much green. I may have some Karen Simply Soft green. I need to check that. Do I have blue? I have some blue. Black, gray, white, a little bit of off-white. Yeah, like I have some yarn that's just solids like this one, and then I have a lot of busier yarn that are variegated or ombres or just like a lot happening in them. So I feel like initially when I first started crocheting, I was really into the solid colors because I was making things like mandalas and those needed solid colors. But then as I became more comfortable and I became more adventurous, then I just started like ordering all sorts of like ombres and variegated and trying them out. And it's been really fun. So in general, for me, I I don't see the point in color controlling something if you're buying it. So okay, you can color control if you have solid colors. Okay, then you can color control whatever you like and finish it where you want to finish that row, so on and so forth. But I feel like if you are buying a cake or a skein that has a lot going on and you just want certain colors in there, then what's the point of using that? Like now, I admit, like I know that I remember even emailing one of the yarn companies. It was either like Premier or Line Brand. I think it was Line Brand, and I asked them, do you have this color that's in this mandala cake? Like, do you have this as a color? Do you offer this as a color? And they were like, no. And I just really loved that color, so I just wanted that specific color. But I don't know. I don't really get it when people take like an entire cake and deconstruct it and then do something else with it and like really control the whole thing. I understand when you're like working on something from the inside out, like a circular thing like this or a square like this. Like I have color control, but these are all individual solid colors. But to, you know, you want the center to catch your eye. So sometimes people like a lighter color in the middle and then it goes into a dark color. I get that. So I'm okay with like a little bit of color control at the beginning, but not for like an entire project because I feel like that's just so much added work. But I guess sometimes people don't mind doing all that added work because they want it, they have a vision, right? They have an idea already in their head of what it's going to look like. So I guess to each their own, but that's just how I am. I'm not crazy into color control. It's like if I bought a color, I'm just going to use it how it comes off the cake or how it comes off the skein, and that is it. You know, I'm going to enjoy that color the way it was created. So I'm not too fussy about all of that. I don't know how you feel about that. Let me know down below. I don't mean to hurt anyone's feelings by sharing how I feel, but I just I wanted to share that about my process and my method and how I think about all of it. So yeah, okay. We are 18 minutes in. I am still working on this. You can see how many stitches are in here. This is quite a large, it's not a large shawl, but it's a good, I'd say medium-sized shawl, and it's taking 18 minutes just to get up one side. Okay, I'm now at the center, and now I need to make sure that I continue this double crochet solid on the other side and don't start making granny clusters, because that's the mistake I made 2 times. So let me just do a couple of stitches here. Yeah, I think I'm going to finish this tomorrow because I have been recording for quite some time and I'm getting sore. Even though I'm sitting on an ergonomic cushion, I am getting sore. So I think I'm going to stop the video here. I hope you got to make some progress on your WIP. Always tie off your WIP, okay, if you can. I just pull it up. I'm pulling it up and I'm just making a knot. And that's how I leave it, so it never comes undone. I try and do this every single time I leave a project and every time I get up from a project, because I just don't want to chance it getting unraveled. That's what I do. That's my little tip for you. But yes, I hope you made some progress on your project today, and I wanted to thank you so much for spending this time with me. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I hope you have a wonderful crochetful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.